Hey everyone, this is the instructional video for the activity number 2 and the activity number 3. Wordless is the name. So why am I putting those two activities in the same video? Because those two activities don't take too much to explain. They're very simple to do and they're very simple to explain. Now, the activity number 2, you're going to need your AMCO book. Kids, if you don't have the AMCO book, don't worry. I always send pictures of the page that we're working on. And if you cannot see the picture correctly because it's too small, you can make it larger. Just double click on it and just make a big zoom of it. Now, for the activity number 2, you're going to translate the words from the word list, which is in page 19 of your AMCO book right here. Those words. There's 18 words that you're going to translate into Spanish. Now I want to make a note of this. Some of the words that you have here are verbs in past tense. Now the best way to identify them is, first of all, to know if it's a verb. How do you know it's a verb? A verb, kids, it's an action. All the verbs are actions. So if the word is saying something to do, to make, then it's a verb. Now another thing for that is that some of the verbs that you have there in the word list are in the past tense. Now, the simple past tense ends with ed. So if the verb has ed at the end of it, that means that it's in the past. Okay? So when you translate these words, if you just Google translate them or just copy them and translate, it might now not be correctly because it's going to translate literally. So if the verb is in the past, the Spanish translation has to be in the past. Understand? So if the action word of the verb is, for example, let's say the past of jump, which is pronounced the same way, jumped. So if you translate that word in the past, jumped, into Spanish, maybe the Google Translate is just going to say brincar. But it doesn't mean literally brincar, it means brincó in the past tense. So that's gonna be it. That's activity number 2, to translate those words. The activity number 3 is to complete page 20, which is this one. Now, kids, again, I sent pictures of this page. This is activity number 3. It's related to the words that you have right here. So it's important to translate and then do this one, all right? Guys, activity number 2, translate the words. Activity number 3, complete page 20.